There is a warmth hidden in the winter chill. It is there, just beneath the surface, in our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments
Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, John Peterson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
The 1-0 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Flaherty is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Grounded weakly to the left. Carpenter gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches forward to make his fastball effective.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bellinger is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ryu looks in. Here's the first pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 0-1 delivery. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. In now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Line towards center field. Fowler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ozuna.
Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 4. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Jose
The right
Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Martinez.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Batting eighth.
Coming to the plate now, number 16. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And so here's the pitcher now. Hyun-Jin Ryu the next to bat. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning.
Leading off for St. Louis.
First pitch
The
coming.
third
Here it
baseman,
is.
Matt Carpenter.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can
Batting
either
up.
have him bunt, or
The
you can
pitcher.
even think about having him
Yeah.
show bunt to draw the corners
There it
in
is.
and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets foul. From the belt, the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 25. Dexter.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis
Fowler.
third. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Line drive to center field. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging
First
in now,
baseman.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul
Runner in scoring position with 2
Goldschmidt.
gone. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Ready with the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jock Peterson now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Striding in once again, Max Muncy. First time up, he went down looking. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player drafts of 2012.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one, and one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Peterson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 3-1, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Marcell Ozuna.
Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hard ground ball to third. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Number 4.
Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ryu gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Molina is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Verdugo is in pursuit. He's there to track. Back it down, and that'll. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Seager becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now batting, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Dexter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
You froze him on the fastball there. Hyunjin Ryu goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Max Muncy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the first base.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Goodness, 0-2 now. And it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Stepping up to the plate, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Paul DeYoung.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, catcher Yadier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Line drive, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In his career, Carpenter, he's only 1 hit shy of 1,000 for his career, so we'll see if he can accomplish that here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there, on to first, and talk about doing the job out. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So striding forward now, Alex Verdugo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Number 16. Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends. Now at the plate, Andrew Miller. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Miller.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Colton Wong will stand in as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though. That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So no runs. David Freese will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you throw.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Jordan Hicks gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.